One of the ways I like to advance body weight only movements is with a stability ball. I've been doing strength training for probably 20 years, and there's only so many ways and so many movements that I can do with body weight only that I like to vary my routine. So a stability ball is the first thing that I recommend if you want to invest in a piece of dry land equipment. As you can see, this is the move number 1 of 5 that I want to show you. I'm kneeling on the ball and I'm doing a bicep curl shoulder press. I have a set of 10-pound dumbbells in my equipment bag, and doing 10-pound dumbbells while I'm trying to maintain my balance on the ball is a little bit much. So I just have water bottles to add that resistance. So as you can see, I'm doing a bicep curl shoulder press, and I'm working on my adductors, my glute medius, abductors, and so this is really like a complete core, shoulder to hip type of movement. 20 years ago, when I was first introduced to this movement, I couldn't do it. I could not kneel at all because I just did not have the strength in my core or my glutes to be able to kneel on a ball. Someday maybe I'll get up the courage and try to stand on it. The next move I want to show you is a knee tuck followed by a push-up, and then a combination of a knee tuck push-up. So I'm going to put the tops of my feet on the ball. The more of my toes I put on the ball, the harder it is. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, having my toes on the ball versus having my feet flat on the ball. And I'm just going to curl. I'm in the plank position. I'm just going to curl, not curl, I'm just going to bring my knees into my chest and keep my abs engaged and work on keeping the stability in the plank position. So right now I'm targeting my shoulders, my chest, and my abdominal and lower back region. After the knee tuck, exercise number 5 is just a general push-up. It's just a little bit more advanced than doing push-ups without the ball, because again, you're working on that stability. So you can just do a normal push-up, and then you can alternate push-up, knee tuck, push-up, knee tuck, push-up, knee tuck. Exercise number 4 is the flutter kick. So again, I'm just going to assume that plank position, keep my feet flat on the ball, keep my plank position so I'm working my shoulders and my chest, and I'm just going to kick my feet up and down until I get my desired repetitions. And the 5th and final, it's not my final exercise, but I wanted to give you my top 5 favorites, is doing a hamstring curl. I'm really not a fan of hamstring curls on the machines at the gym. I do squatting and lunging, but I really like the ball for dialing in my hamstrings, working the core. Again, everything you do on the stability ball, it's really working that abdominal region part of your core. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down, I'm going to press my heels on the ball, and then I'm just going to curl my heels into my butt, and I'm feeling the activation in my hamstrings. I'm keeping my hips stable, I'm keeping my abdominal region tight, and I'm just doing a leg curl. If you feel this in your calves, you're not doing it right. So try to take the stress off your calves. Sometimes mentally telling your calves how to do the work and getting your hamstrings activated is really what all you need to do. You just have to know that you should not feel this in your calves. Now to advance this move, you lie on your back, lift your hips up, put one leg in the air, and do a one-legged hamstring curl. I don't do that many because I don't want to cramp. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to cramp. So I'll do about 5 one-legged hamstring curls. It's a little bit more advanced than the 2-legged hamstring curls, but it gets the job done. So in those 5 exercises, I targeted my shoulders, my chest, my hips, my biceps, and just the whole core region, front and back, from hips to shoulders. And I like to do it in that kind of like that circuit format. I don't necessarily go in that order, but as you could see, I was able to progress from one move to the next. Take some rest as needed. Make sure you always start where you're at. Don't try to start with where you're trying to be or where you were in the past. Start at the fitness level you're at. Keep a training log and just make slow modifications over time, and then you'll be well on your way to maybe standing on the ball. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, make it a great day.